Well, we know it's not your Halo, TG. Good morning, my favorite wackadoodles. How is everybody this morning? Hi, TG, and yes, I saw what you put in there at 3:30 this morning, my time. Shame on you. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Dibble, it's a good thing it's time for break time, right? Because you've already had a complete morning. Hi, Darlene. Hey, my sassy badass ninja thrifting beast. Thrifting lifting beast. Yeah, I don't know. Your titles are getting too long. Snackadoodles? Okay. No, wackadoodles. And speaking of, go away, kitty. How is everybody this morning? Y'all doing all right? The cat is annoying my dog this morning. Hello. Apparently not taking the hint. Good morning, Virginia. Dog's over there growling at the cat, and the cat's just standing there nose to nose, like, hello. Cat's clueless. They're supposed to be smart animals, right? Hmm. So, yeah, that's all I got. Show's over. Love you guys. Bye. I got nothing. I'm still irritated by the Uber Eats commercials. And yeah. Especially the one that says, because of Uber Eats, we don't even know what's food and what isn't anymore. Really? They really think that people are that stupid. That no, no. And I apparently have not been in any chats that Heffalump has been in, so I'm not irritated by him today. So that's a good thing. I don't know. I haven't seen him around, TG. I just either I haven't been where he is, or I don't know. I don't care. But I know he hasn't irritated me, so well, pretty. I can, but I'd have to show it to everybody, Darlene. So if you want me to share it, I will. Hi, Enzo. Bug beatboxed on stage for real. That's awesome, and congratulations to Andrew. Fantastic. I'm so proud of you. My week was meh. Okay. All right. I will do that. Pull it up bigger. It's a very cheerful bouquet. Yeah, Dibble. Look what I'm going to show. Pay attention. There you go. Pretty, pretty. It's very pretty. Very, very nice. Oh, then I'm glad I missed it, Darlene, because he's been talking about his birthday for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks now. It was flowers, Jennifer. Good morning, Jennifer. No, everything wasn't white. God, I told you to pay attention, Dibble. Oh my goodness. I gotta go back, and I gotta go to that, and I gotta go to that. I gotta go to that. And it would be nice if the thingy actually clicked when I clicked on it. It doesn't want me to share it again. There we go. It's whitish and pink and purple. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. Yeah, Iris. Dibble, did you see it? Do you see it? It's carnations and I don't know what the purple ones are. Tulip? No, they're not tulips. But I know that the white and the pink ones are carnations. Very pretty. Yeah. Oh, the oh, okay. It's hard to tell. So it's not white carnations. It's light green carnations. Jeffrey, Virginia, the so-called baseball commissioner of Jamestown. There isn't any such title, but whatever. That's as big as I can get it. It will not enlarge. So, sorry. Mini roses. Okay, cool. Yeah, no. I saw that hotness. Very cool. I'll look at them bigger after my show. Yeah, Darlene, email her a picture. That way she'll be able to see it at whatever size so that she can enlarge it and whatnot. Again, he threatens that every freaking day in multiple different chats. Or the best one is he'll threaten it in like 3 chats in a row. Then he'll go into a fourth one and he's perfectly fine. Everything is awesome. Then the next chat he goes into, all of a sudden he's leaving YouTube again. This is why I'm telling you, he's full of shit. All bullshit. See you later. Bye. His birthday's tomorrow. So to be nice, because occasionally I am, happy birthday, fucktard. Now shut up. There. See, I was nice. I wished him happy birthday. Awesome. Okay, Amy. God, what more do you people want? Now you need her email? Devil, is it okay if I give her your email? Yeah, I hope he does too, Dibble, because I don't want to hear him crying about how crappy it was if he doesn't. There you go. Now I don't have to. What are you sorry about? Yeah, it was nice till I got to the fucked hard. Well, hey, I have a reputation to maintain. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, they would probably take it down. Something would probably be copyrighted in there or some shit. There are a lot of birthdays in May. My oldest daughter's father's birthday was May 5th. He died about 8 years ago. Yep, reputation as an asshole. It's fucking right. Hey, Jessica. Boy, that cat just pushes her luck. She's laying right against my dog. My dog is looking at me like, get it off me. You're bigger than the cat. Deal with your own problems. No comment about what? I do hope he has a good birthday. Seriously, I don't want to hear him crying about how horrible his birthday was. No. Nope. Well, It depends on the artist because there are some artists that absolutely will not let you play their music at all unless you have paid for the right to do so. And there are some artists that just don't care. So, and there are some that will only make a big stink about it if you're monetized and you could potentially be making money off their music without them getting a little piece of that pie. It all depends on the artist. Yeah. About any of it, he's not here. Let's not talk about him. Well, it was definitely a busy month in Amy's life. Damn. Aw. Jennifer apparently had sunshine and roses for breakfast this morning. Oh yeah, Disney will go after you no matter what. Disney is a bunch of vicious assholes. You cannot play their music. You can't even hum their music, and they will come after you. That is the hand of Fatima. I'm doing good. Interesting that they have that emoji. Yeah, the mouse plays hardball. He definitely does. Yep. Good morning, my giggle girl. Yeah. Also called the hamsa. It's a palm-shaped, usually an amulet. It's popular in North America and the Middle East. It's used in jewelry, wall hangings, and it signifies. I googled it because I don't want to screw up the definitions of it. Um, it's always decorated with an eye. It represents the eye that sees everything. So basically, the all-seeing eye. It watches out for the person in possession of the Fatima hand and warns about and protects against evil encounters. It also represents femininity and is shown as the woman's holy hand. So there you go. Morning, Shirley. You're welcome. Well, I actually brought him up to say he hadn't aggravated me lately. So I wasn't aggravated. Having dumpster withdrawals. Oh, you have COVID. Damn. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, Kathy, I don't know anybody that likes going there. It's not like, hey, what do you want to do today? Oh, I don't know. Let's go hang out at the DMV. Yeah, that's not a thing. TG, give back the stolen Halo. Halo thief. Okay, so I've got about 19 people in here. So I'm going to ask a very controversial question. Or it's actually bringing up a very controversial subject. What do people think? You ready? About the whole thing about them throwing out Roe versus Wade and voting on whether or not abortion should be legal or illegal again. and go. Because I haven't heard anybody touching on this subject in any of the shows or chats or anything that I've been watching. I don't watch the news, but I know that the government is trying to tell us what to do again. And yeah. Badass is like, nope, not touching that one. Yeah, Iris, they always have, but the problem is that they've also died from getting illegal ones because, you know, they're not done under the guidelines and sterile conditions that they should be. I agree. When I was in high school, I had a the hell was it called? It was social civics or some shit. It was not social studies, but we were it was an elective class and we were actually studying different controversial things that happened throughout history. And we had to pick something. Hey, 96 gal, welcome back. We had to pick something that was controversial and do both the pro and the con on the subject. So I don't know why, but I picked abortion as my subject. And well, anybody that kept track of mailing lists was probably like, why is this 15-year-old, um, you know, mailing away to all these places to get all this literature, both pro and against, pro and con. I did get a double A on that report. I was pretty proud of that because I represented both sides equally. So, but I mean, the government should not be, and the guy equated it to turtles. I'm like, what? Yeah, I did see that because one of the talk show hosts, the late night talk show host, had um, a clip from Congress or wherever the people were, and the guy was like, we're trying to save sea turtles. Da, da, da. Sea turtles that are endangered species. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, like, what? So yeah, it's nice to know that the people that are in charge of the country are really uneducated. So I figured I'd bring up something controversial because I like to hear other people's opinions. I'm not trying to cause an argument at all. My personal opinion is that women should have the right to choose what to do with their body. However, I do not believe that abortion should be used as birth control. And when I was in school, I knew girls that did that. They'd not take any precautions. They'd get pregnant and they'd just go get an abortion. I'm like, good God. I fully did not believe in that. But, there are contraceptive methods that you can use to prevent getting pregnant to the best of your ability. So, use them first. But yeah, there are serious reasons why. And, under this bill that it's mostly men that are deciding, it wouldn't matter how you got pregnant or if your life was in danger. They because those things have been brought up too. What if the woman's life is in danger if she carries a baby to term? Their opinion is that the baby should be carried to term whether the woman is going to die or not. This makes no sense to me. And it doesn't matter if you were raped, and it doesn't matter how you got pregnant or what the circumstances are surrounding the pregnancy. But you know what? They want you to follow through with giving birth, but then if you need help taking care of the baby, they don't want to give you any assistance. So it's like, oh well, we're glad you're born. Bye. I agree, Debbie. It should not be made by man. So I haven't seen anybody talk about it or bring it up. I figure if it's going to get brought up anywhere, my lives are the place to do it, right? Yeah, I agree. Or if it's an out of the blue thing, it's like, oh shit, I got pregnant and I can't carry it, and da da da. That's one thing, but just not consistent. because I mean, consistently getting abortions, your body is going to get used to that, and then when you do want to carry a baby, you're going to have a harder time doing it. So it shouldn't be used as a contraceptive. Definitely not. Yeah, Hannes, my mom actually wanted me to get an abortion when I was pregnant with my oldest, and I wouldn't do it. It was my choice, and I chose not to do that. I've never gotten an abortion, but I fully believe that women should have that choice to have an abortion in safety, and that means not having to walk through a picket line or get things thrown at them or get blown up. I mean, come on, pro-life people and they're blowing up abortion clinics, killing people. Does this is it just me that this doesn't make sense to? How can you be pro-life and kill people? That makes absolutely no sense. I agree, Jennifer. It should be early on. And there are companies that will not there are companies Hobby Lobby that will not allow women to get birth control on their insurance. Their insurance will not cover birth control. However, it will cover Viagra. Hmm. What sounded dumb? Yeah. Yeah, it was a huge thing. Hobby Lobby has this whole Christian thing going. Their owners are very, very I'm gonna say strong right wing Christian, and they will not allow birth control to be covered. Well, they didn't. I don't know if they've changed their policy, but a few years back, it made the news that they would not cover women's contraceptives, but they would cover Viagra. They said if you were meant to get pregnant, then God would make you pregnant. Well, I'm sorry, if you were meant to get your dick up, then God would let you get your dick up, and you wouldn't need any help. Now, would you? Oh, hi, Hooli. Wow, I feel like my mom just walked in the room. Whoops. Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, yep. So long as that guy can keep going, but yeah, Dibble. I started boycotting them too. I was like, no, you're not getting my business. Well, I couldn't afford Chick Fil A anyway, but yeah, they're. But that's their companies, and they can make their choices. It's just okay. Hobby Lobby. The owners of Hobby Lobby are very, very Christian extreme, I guess, and they impose their faith on their employees. They do not cover birth control, but they will cover Viagra. At least that's how it was a few years back. I do not know if they are still like that, and I don't feel like looking it up. But that pissed. I mean, I John actually stayed out of my way for about 3 days because when I heard about that initially, because I used to go to Hobby Lobby all the time, of course, crafting. Hello. And when I first heard that about that, I was like, "What the fuck?" And I ranted. I mean, in person, out loud for like 3 days, and he was like, "Oh shit." So yeah, he was walking on eggshells at the time. He was afraid to say anything, and it wasn't because he was a guy and he could get Viagra. It's just because I was ranting and it was scary. So, oh, Hooli, I send you hugs. So, bye, Jessica. I hope you feel better. Um, I don't think that that's right to. Yeah, neither does a cat. Um, to impose your religious beliefs on other people. I full out don't believe that that's. I mean, what? Why would you not cover contraceptives? Birth control, but you'll you'll cover dick pills. Come on, it's yeah. It just boggled my mind when I first heard that. It pissed me off so bad, and I was just like, oh my god. Um, there are other things that employees have to follow along too with. I used to have a list and I don't remember it now, but I know that there was a lot of different things that you had to do if you wanted to stay employed by them. And I just, mm, I mean, what you do on company grounds during company time is one thing. You follow their rules. But when you're not at work, then what you do is none of their fucking business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we have to pay, it's called a pink tax. Women have to pay taxes on things that are necessary for us, like, pads, tampons, things like that. And we shouldn't have to because they're a necessary part of life, unless you want us leaving trails everywhere and, you having to clean off your white leather couch. Have a nice day. But, you know, um, Catholic religions don't, and there are a few Christian religions that don't believe in birth control. Um, they believe that if God decides you're going to have children, then you're going to have children. Hmm. But apparently it's okay for pills because, even though God has decided your dick doesn't need to get hard anymore, the people have decided that men still need to get a stiff dick. So, yay, Viagra. No. Yeah. 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 Well, I mean, I don't, I never believed in abortion for myself. Now, what other people do, that's on them. But I don't think the government should be able to tell women what to do with their bodies either. You know? Yep. Everything for women is more expensive. I agree, Hooli. I absolutely agree. Yeah, that's why I buy men's clothes. One, they're cheaper, and two, they actually last longer than women's clothes, and they fit me better. Morning, Cody. You were watching Good News, okay? Well, yeah, Irish. That makes sense though. Anything that's more intricate or more effort goes into it, it's gonna cost more. That actually makes sense. Hey, Bunny Boo. Um, yeah, Debbie, I agree. I mean, there's certain lines that shouldn't be crossed, and you know, I think if it's up to our government, pretty soon women will be fighting for the right to vote again. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to undo every all the progress that has been made. And I mean, Arizona didn't wasn't it Arizona that tried to get it so that women couldn't vote anymore? Some shit like that. One of the states out there was trying to get it so that women couldn't vote. I was like, that's stupid because women out there are armed. They don't want to do that. Yeah. Yep. They charge you what is it? Most places are like $2 to $3 more for anything over a extra large. Yeah, surely it's like that here too right now, but they're trying to overturn it. They're trying to overturn it so that women do not have that choice anymore. They're trying to make abortions illegal again in the United States. Yeah, it is crazy. A bunch of old men who are so out of touch with reality and life are sitting around in a room, half of them falling asleep, deciding what we should be able to do with our bodies. My mom actually, when I was 18 and I told her that I was pregnant, um, I had my oldest when I was 19. But when I told my mom I was pregnant, she goes, "Well, we'll make arrangements and go get an abortion." And I was like, "No, no, we won't." I'm like, my mom actually told me to have one, and I was like, "No, I refused." Which is why when my daughter accused me of saying that I said she was a mistake, I knew that I absolutely had never said that. It was somebody in my mom's church or something that said it, and that she was a mistake. She was never a mistake. She wasn't planned, but she wasn't a mistake, and I never ever said she was. So that either came from my mother or one of the people that at the church my mother used to go to. But my daughter insists that I'm the one that said it, and that's one of the reasons she's not talking to me because I wouldn't admit that I said it. I'm not going to admit to something I didn't do. There's plenty of shit that I have done that I could admit to. Okay, I'm not going to start admitting to shit that I did not do. But yeah, it was my choice, and I told my mother that. And then she wanted me to put her up for adoption. And I was like, no, I'm not carrying a child all that time and then giving it away. Oh, more hugs, Julie. Yeah, I agree, Debbie. But under their rules, none of that would apply. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what the reason that you might need an abortion, whether it's incest, whether it's rape, whether the mother could die by being pregnant. They don't care. It's not going to be allowed. I agree. I stated that earlier that I don't think abortion should be used as a birth control. Don't you shouldn't do nothing to prevent it and then be like, oh, I'm pregnant, I'll just go get an abortion. It's like, hello. Oh, Holy. I give big squishy bear hugs because I'm squishy. So you're getting big squishy bear hugs. So yeah, I yeah, we do. I love you, Hooli. Yeah, there was no way mentally that I would be able to do that. Deep Blue is a shark. Isn't that her name? Deep Blue. I'm looking it up. My laptop does not apparently want me to look it up. Ugh, freaking double in post. Freaking. Well, apparently I had to be more specific because there is such a thing as a deep blue chess computer. I don't give a fuck about chess. Yes, deep blue. A female great white shark that is estimated to be 6.1 meters long and is said to be over 50 years old. She was first spotted in Mexico by blah 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 blah. A researcher. Deep Blue has been featured on the Discovery Channel's Shark Week. I saw a video of this. Um, yeah, she's like 20 feet long. She's one of the largest ever recorded alive, anyway. And you could definitely tell in the video that she was pregnant. She was either pregnant or she just gorged herself on something, but she's massive. She's a massive great white shark. Anyway, sorry, got distracted. I love sharks from a distance. I will not get in the ocean. We have an agreement. I stay out of their living room. They stay out of mine. They don't eat me and I don't eat them. We're good. It's an agreement that has worked for 53 something years. Oh, deep blue lotion from doTERRA. Okay. Well, it's also a shark. It's also apparently a chess computer. Deep blue apparently is a very popular name. I am already a grandma. I have a almost 17-year-old grandson and a almost 15-year-old granddaughter. Yeah, chomp. Yeah, I've already lost a limb. I'm not losing anymore, so I don't go in the ocean. No, not granny. Grandma. They call my mom Mimi because when they were little, my daughter calls my mother Grammy. But when my grandkids were little, they couldn't say it, so they would end up going Mimi. So they call her my mother Mimi, which is the weirdest name ever for me. But yeah, no, it's just grandma, not granny. Yep, Mimi. Okay, so that was today's controversial subject. Bada boom. We did something constructive. See that? No, TG. Don't make me toss you. I see what you did there. Grandpapa? Yeah, I can see that. My dad was already gone, by the time the grandkids came around, so they have never had a grandpa. Yeah, see, my grandmother, I called my grandmother Grammy, but my neighbor, my grandmother's neighbor, the two of us were not related, but we called each other cousins because we spent like our entire childhood here. And together at my grandmother's house, like every summer and after school and all of that, we were always so we just called each other cousins. So she used to call my grandmother Nana. So my grandmother was my Grammy and her Nana, and she was my cousin, and we were not related in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, Oh, cool. Well, Julie, you are welcome anytime. You know that. And if you have a topic that you would like to bring up, go right ahead. I have no idea, Dibble. And I don't have any food that I can spare. What food I have in my house is for me to live on, so. Hi, my Wendy.
Hi, Cord.
How you doing?
Not too good, Cody.
What's the matter?
Wait, I'm going to do this without crying.
Oh.
My dog got put to sleep on 12th of May.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I send you big squishy hugs too. That's so hard to deal with.
So she had an underlying. What were you saying, Cody?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
She had tumours in the nipples.
Oh.
She had 4 tumours. And then she had a birth condition that she was born with.
Yeah.
That's just been caught, where her eyelashes curl round and grow into her eyes.
Ew.
Yeah, and it were going to cost us like £750 to get them fixed.
Wow.
And then that's even if she could have had operation because of her age.
Yeah, she was pretty up there in age too.
She was 14, so
Yeah. And she was a pretty big dog. I've seen her.
yeah.
It's so hard though, regardless of, you know,
Yeah.
regardless of the fact that she is probably, out of the discomfort and pain and irritation that she was experiencing, it's still hard to lose a family member that's been in your life for so long. I'm so sorry, honey.
It's been rough, to say the least.
Yeah, I would imagine. I don't even want to think about what's going to happen when I lose Simi.
I'm just waiting for what's it called? Crematorium to get back in contact with us
Yeah.
to find out what had happened with what's going to happen with her. Well, we're getting her ashes, but
Cooley, did you say justice for Johnny? You talking about Cajun? I think he gave up on the appeals on that because they were just not having any of it, which is ridiculous because he didn't do anything wrong. But his new channel is doing well. His Rebirth channel.
everybody.
Yeah, everybody gives you hugs and hearts and prayers and
It's been rough.
yeah.
All cats are fine though.
Yeah, your angel cat is a douchebag. She's
Is
around
she?
here. She's around here somewhere. Probably getting into something. She knocked Onyx. Onyx climbed into a box on top of the pile of boxes behind me. And Marty went over there and like bumped it and on purpose. I know she did it on purpose.
Yeah.
And it knocked the box like up on its side against the wall. So Onyx couldn't get out of the box. I'm like, oh hell. And I couldn't reach it. It's like 12 feet away from me. I can't get to it. So I was like, well, my cat's gonna die in a box that nobody can get to. That's great. She and then I told Onyx, I said, look, you claw the crap out of all the boxes in my room. Start digging. She did eventually manage. I think she ended up leaning on the box and pushing on the wall or something, but she ended up getting out of it. But I'm like, if she gets stuck in something that's out of my reach, she's screwed. I can't help her. She's currently sleeping on my laundry, of course.
Oh, they're on about Johnny Depp.
Oh, that Johnny. Okay, got you. He is a hottie. He is a hottie, and I like his acting, but I have no idea if he's sweet or if he's a dick or I don't know him in person, so I can't say one way or the other.
I don't really know. I've been kind of keeping up with it, but I don't really know.
I haven't followed that whole drama bullshit. None of his movies pay my fucking rent, so his life and times. I'll just wait until it's over and then somebody can tell me what happened.
Yeah, exactly. I've been keeping up with bits of it. I know she whatever she's done to him and all that kind of stuff, but like I don't know.
Dibble. He's probably a dick, but she is definitely a gold digger. All right, well there you go. I mean, I can't say anything about his actual character or personality because I don't know him in person.
Yeah.
And they are an actor. They are actors, so they're able to make you. I mean, he's able to make people think that he's drunk or sad or whatever. Anytime he's working, he's making you believe that he is that character, which means that he has the ability to do that whether he's on camera or off camera. So
Yeah,
you
I'm
don't
all
know.
right. So,
Whatever happens, happens.
sorry, I was waiting for Cody to finish, Jack. Yeah, I was just going to tell Cody about Lassie.
Hi, Jack.
Hi.
Oh.
Well, admitting to it is half the problem, but
Didn't she poop in his bed?
yeah, I heard that too. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
gross.
It's on his side up bed of some sort.
This is when the expression "look before you leap" would come in very handy.
Yeah.
You should have stayed with the French chick, you know? That he has. Doesn't he have kids with the chick in France?
I don't know, does he?
I don't know.
I don't keep up with everybody, Cody.
I don't either. I don't really do that whole chasing celebrity thing, or I don't follow the royal family. I know a lot of people in America do. We're fascinated with the royal family. You
Well,
guys are
no.
like, you guys are all like, fuck the royal family. They suck. They need to go. And Americans are all like, oh, royalty. You know, I'm like, whatever.
Look, Queen's cancelled another celebration, hasn't she? Everybody out Jubilee. Is it Jubilee?
Yeah.
She's cancelled going to it. She's not going to it.
Yeah, Jennifer, I agree. Normal people do not shit in someone else's bed. That's gross. Julie, it's a train wreck and I'm watching it. Well, we all have our guilty little pleasures, I guess. I don't have guilt over any of my pleasures, but you know, they call them that, I guess. Whatever.
Maybe she needed toilet really bad. See, but then she blamed dog for it.
I don't know. I'm not following any of it. So
Yeah, she blamed dog.
well, you know what? The only one that ruined his marriage was him. Because he's the one that made the commitment in the marriage. He's the one that broke it. So. Excuse me. Let's see. I mean, I don't follow it personally. I do know somebody that does. They follow it pretty much religiously. So if I need to know anything about it, I just ask.
TG, she has been up front for a long time, and TG, little Brit, is absolutely amazing.
And yeah, he has 2 kids, Lily Rose and Jack. That I was curious about. I could have sworn something I remembered something that said that he had kids. So
Sorry, Cody, I'm eating.
you're always eating.
I know. But my belly were hungry.
Morning, Norma Jean. TG.
TG, stop picking on the Queen. She's lovely.
That was said so sarcastically.
It was.
She's lovely.
It's lovely. I still think she's got something wrong with her, you know, because she keeps cancelling.
Well, I mean, she's old. You know?
But still. Get a Zimmer frame out. Or just put her in a pushchair and push around. You know.
Well, see, that would be a visible weakness. Whereas if she just doesn't show up, nobody can see how frail she is.
Why should she see how frail she is?
Royalty has always been like that. Everything is about appearances, how things look.
Well, that's just goddamn.
Okay, Huli. Love you, girl.
Bye, Julie.
And Huli said, and leave the Queen alone. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I have no problem with the Queen, but
I don't have a problem with her.
Jack has a problem with her.
Oh, no, don't talk about it, Kodi. The Queen. No, the Queen. Oh.
I don't know, Dibble. I don't know what any of it is all about. I have no idea.
Why do you think that's what she's doing it for? Is money?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Yeah, but what about if she finds out he's got no money? He might be famous, but he might not have a lot of money.
Yeah, right.
He might tell us he's poor. Come on. Where does he live?
Wherever the fuck he wants.
Well, if he lives in America, tell him to move to UK. Do you know why? Then she can't get to him.
He is a short little shit. He's only 5'10". I didn't know that. I thought he was a little taller than that. Well, let's see. In 2021, his net worth was $210 million.
All right, maybe he is worth quite a lot of money, but
Yeah.
I don't know. She might not be after his money.
Yeah, bullshit. She's after his money because she's a crappy actress.
Yeah, I suppose.
If she was better at her job, she wouldn't need his money, would she?
Yeah, the man beater. The bed shitter.
Yeah, he's suing her for defamation of character, and she's counter-suing whatever. Because they got in a fight, blah, 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 and she told everybody all this crap, and...
Has anyone seen that video where she's snorting something in court?
Nope.
Yeah, she was snorting something in court.
I haven't seen any videos of anything, and I don't want to.
Yeah, it's all over. People are trying to guess what she was snorting in court.
Okay.
Jack's like, cocaine.
Mm-hmm. Coke, meth, whatever.
Yeah, she cut part of his finger off, yeah. So he's missing part of his finger.
Yeah, that's verging on the psychotic side there when you start cutting off people's fingers.
Maybe she wanted to eat it like a sausage.
Ew.
What?
That's gross.
If she's psychotic, then she would, wouldn't she?
Not necessarily. There are a lot of psychotic people that don't eat other people.
I don't know it, so I don't really know.
Ew. That's nasty.
Yeah, see, Jennifer's seen that video. See?
Mm.
And then she was drinking something in a bottle, and I think Judge went towards, or somebody went towards her in court, and she went to have a drink in this bottle, and she put bottle lid back on because she didn't want them to smell it.
Mm.
She were acting as though it were water though, and it weren't.
I don't know.
Yeah, neither do I, Jennifer. I don't know if it were Coke, but whatever. Why don't she just stick to the good stuff, Coca-Cola? Simple. You don't get addicted, do you?
Well, it used to, because it used to have cocaine in it. That's why it was called Coke. Right, Jennifer? But, she doesn't exactly appear to me to be a rocket scientist.
What exactly does she do?
I don't know. As far as I knew, she's supposed to be an actress. I don't know what she's been in, but
I have no idea. I was just about to say, I think she looks like a dog, but that's an insult to dogs.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's an actress, supposedly.
yeah. Johnny Depp's ex, yeah. She does, but that's an insult to dogs. Is she a wino? Oh. Wonder what kind of wine she likes to drink. Red, white.
We'll have a good day, 96 gal. It's supposed to be hot out there, so take care. Don't get overheated. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Yeah, I put Simi out at like 8:30 this morning, and it was already the sun was beating into that back room of mine, and I went out there and instantly started sweating. I was like, oh hell no,
Oh.
it's nope weather.
It's warm-ish here. The sun's out.
Dibble, she's not classy enough for red wine. She drinks her wine right out of the box, man.
Oh my goodness.
Craziness.
It's absolutely bizarre.
Yeah, I had a friend of mine that started gone on because she follows this whole Johnny Amber thing. I mean, literally, it's like a religion to her right now.
Yeah.
And she was going on about it, and I was like, hold on. I was like, have I indicated any interest in this subject at all? And she's like, well, no, but I wanted to tell you about it. I was like, but I don't want to hear about it, please. And I didn't mean to be rude, and I wasn't trying to be rude, but really, I didn't need, 3-hour long synopsis of what's going on about something that I could give two fucks about because it has nothing to do with me. It's not really entertainment for me. It's not. I would rather go looking up shark facts. Or the weather. Right now it's 70 degrees in my town, and it's only 10:30 in the morning. Nope,
Hmm.
nope, weather. Keep the doors closed today. But anyway, I mean, I know other people are entertained by it, and I don't mind people talking about it in the chat, but when it was like a one-on-one thing that was like right in my ear, I was just kind of like, nope. And I love you, you know who you are, but no.
Yeah, Iris, that's milk weather as well.
What baby?
Yeah, what baby?
Boop. I heard a boop. I'm not even on that page. Boop. Oh, Wendy's back. Where'd you go? I left the page for a minute and you were gone.
I clicked the wrong button.
Danny May. Danny May. Is Danny May here? I wasn't on the page, so hey, MKT. Yeah, they were talking about that. That it looked like she was snorting something while she was on the stand. Rocket science right there. I don't want to talk about your boobs, Debbie. You're all about your own boobs. It's not always about you, you know. Oh, you know, Danny May's into it. Yeah, she is. She's following it pretty close too. See, you shouldn't talk about your boobs and drive, Dibble. Silliness. Right? If you're only driving for a second, that's a very short trip. Cat, if you knock my laundry basket over on the floor again, I'm going to be very upset with you. I woke up the other day, I sit up, and my laundry basket's on my floor. I'm like, what the hell? Please, TG, keep your boobs to yourself.
My boobs are because a little Brit.
You were saying it was probably Dana May. Yeah, she does, and I did have to say that to her too. She's not the only one though. I'm like, people are obsessed with this shit. What is wrong with you? Ah!
I'm wearing toilet. It's pop.
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 Pop. It's iron brew.
Ew. Hell no.
Kodi, it's a taste sensation.
Yeah, a horrible one. I'll pass. Thank you. I've heard about it.
No, it's really good. Kodi, no. It's like fireworks going off in your mouth.
I don't want that.
It's like Kodi, it's really good.
Not if you don't want like things burning in your mouth.
Oh God.
Fuck you, TG, and your Vegemite too. Ugh. Fucking how the hell you eat liquid ass is beyond me.
Easy. I don't even like Vegemite. I like iron brew though. I can do iron brew.
Yeah, but I don't follow the media, so it has no relevance to me whatsoever. I don't like Dr. Pepper either. It hurts my mouth.
Oh, I have Dr. Pepper.
Nope, she's drinking a soda pop called Iron Brew. Yep.
In a beer glass.
It's pop. It's a soda.
It's pop.
Like Pepsi, Coke, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah. It's pop.
I have my preferred drink right now. I have my Pepsi. I'm good.
I like Pepsi better than Coke. I prefer Pepsi to Coca-Cola.
What the hell is what? You have to be more specific, Jennifer. I mean, you know. Yeah, iron brew.
Yeah. Really good.
For some people, other people don't like it.
Yeah, I suppose. Okay, us Brits like it.
It's because you Brits are used to it. Have you ever watched those food comparison videos where
No.
like they'll have people from the UK and people from America and they switch off and try each other's snacks and drinks and stuff?
No.
And 9 times out of 10, both of them are going, "Ew, this is disgusting. How do you eat this?" But it's something that, like, for us, it would be something that we grew up with, so we're used to it. And for you guys, the same thing. But when we each try each other's stuff,
It's
it's
nasty.
it's nasty. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
But I
Yeah.
like in general, so I don't really care what it tastes like as long as it fills my belly.
Dr. Pepper. John used to call it that. Dr. Pepper and Mountain Spew.
I'm not a big fan of Mountain Dew.
I don't either. I don't like Mountain Dew. I don't like Dr. Pepper. I don't like Cheerwine. I don't like
And
them.
why do they put like Coke with like cherries? Why would you put Coca-Cola with cherry Coke and all that kind of stuff?
Okay, Darlene. I don't know.
Because that's just weird.
Yeah. I do know that there was Diet Coke, and it had a flavoring in it, and I'm telling you right now, it smelled exactly like Fruit Loops because John got it, and I forget what the flavor was for the Diet Coke, but he had gotten it, and it smelled and tasted like Fruit Loops. I was like, "What the hell?" Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to.
Cody, I'm a Brit. What are Fruit Loops?
It's a cereal. It's like a fruit flavored cereal, and they're different colored rings. Like they look kind of like
I
Cheerios,
like
only a little bigger.
Cheerios.
Huh?
We get something called Cheerios over here, but they're all the same colour.
Yeah, well, we have Cheerios here too. They're kind of like that, but they're all different fruit flavors mixed in together.
Ah,
Yeah, Space Flavor is the newest Coke flavor. I haven't tried it. I have no idea what it tastes like. Um, when John tried the Diet Coke that smelled and tasted like Fruit Loops, um, that was 10, 12 years ago. I mean, he's been gone now for 2 years, so it was a long time ago.
oh, it was my birthday on 12th as well.
Was it happy belated birthday?
Yeah.
Should have told me in time.
I didn't celebrate it.
Well, happy birthday anyway.
No. It's just another year in the bag.
My birthday is January 22nd, just so you're all prepared.
My birthday's 12th of May, but I didn't celebrate it this year, so.
Yeah, you have to be careful depending on the child that you do that with, TG, because some little boys will try and go into the toilet after the Cheerios to eat them, which is a
Yeah.
frightening thing. So you really have to judge the mentality of your child before you use Cheerios as aiming devices in the toilet. Jennifer. Ah, Scarlett, how do you see them to aim? That was good. That one was good. Definitely. Nice. Hey,
Only
leave her alone. She's sleeping, you bully.
only reason I come on is because little Brit didn't want to talk to me.
Your angel cat is harassing my cat.
She's still an angel.
She's not.
She is.
She's not. She's trying to steal the laundry basket. So she's giving her a bath, which starts off as nice and gentle and then gets progressively more aggressive.
Yeah, but that's okay.
It's
Listen.
not. She's a bully.
No, it's okay, Cody. Listen. Me, TG, and Marty are angels.
UTG and Marty are all fibbing. KFC or Tim Horton donuts. Nice. I actually know what Tim Hortons is because my dad was Canadian. So got to hear all about Tim Hortons forever. Yeah, Wendy, your horns are showing.
Iris, you meant to stick up for me and say, Wendy, you're an angel. I can see that halo. Come on.
Yeah, right. Except not everybody lies like you and TG.
I didn't lie.
Like a fucking rug you did.
I was saying to Emily over there, I turned around to Emily, I said, Emily, I'm an angel. She's like, you're lying. She's like, I'm an angel. You're not.
I love my girl.
I don't. She wouldn't talk to me, Kodi.
Why?
She wanted to talk to her friends instead.
Uh,
And I wanted to talk about boys.
she doesn't want to talk to her mum about boys. Come on. Well, fine, TG. If the sun and laundry are more important than hanging around with your friends who, time you out because, hello, now you have 5 minutes. Hurry up and do what you're doing. Because you got to put banana poops in my damn chat. You know better. Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to love you and leave you as well, Kodi.
All right, honey.
Okay.
Yeah, Iris, I haven't either. My mom can't talk about stuff like that. I love you, Wendy.
I'll be.
Tell my favorite little Brit that I love her.
Oh, yeah, I will do.
Don't you roll your eyes. Well, Dibble, TG left to go outside, hang up laundry, and be in the sunshine, and now Wendy's leaving too.
I'm going to rant and rave because she don't love me. Okay,
She
I'm
still
going
loves
back.
you. She loves you. She just don't want to talk to her mom about stuff. That's all. She got to that age.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, that is the downfall of it, Jennifer. But you know what? She did it on purpose. So
Bye, love you all.
bye, Wendy. Love you. And then it's just me. So we'll probably be on for another, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes or so. It's going to be a short show today because I need to get some sleep and then I need to get behind my torch later today. Get some shit made because I have to do a sale soon and I don't have anything to sell. Well, I have costume stuff, but it was not doing very well and it was frustrating me. So I want to make some of my own things and hopefully those will sell. I have to get out of my own way and get my shit made. You know what I mean? And I did get my stones from Mr. Jim, so I will be working on coming up with a design for my project. Good thing I like to talk. Yeah, I like to talk if I have something to talk about. But if I'm just kind of like la 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 la, there's no subject, then I kind of get stranded. Yeah, I'll be working on some designs. I do have some designs, and Dibble picked out butterflies for me to work with, so I'll be doing some butterfly stuff. I was actually out there earlier today sorting through some things and putting little project bags together so that I don't have to go hunting for things when I want to make my items. So I will have a sale sometime before Wednesday because my mom has some stuff she needs to ship. and I went to buy the label for her Wednesday, and I was a little under $2 short on my card, so I couldn't get her the label, and I feel bad because, well, I should have had that money on there, and it wasn't there. So I wasn't able to. There's no way for me to get to a craft fair. I have no transportation. Um, and it's hard to maneuver those things when you're in a wheelchair and have no help. So yeah, no. I originally the idea was that I was going to do. We have a um farmers market right near me, and so I was going to sell there. And we have various craft fairs. We also have a super large flea market type of thing set up here in my town. Um, but I have no way to do it now. So nope, nope. I also have to pay for StreamYard, and I was a little short on my internet bill. I thought I had all of it, and I didn't. So, like I said, I have to get out of my own way and push myself to get some things made, and then I'm gonna do like a pop up of mostly just items that I've made, and hopefully they will sell. Um, I do have a sweater and hat set that my mom knitted. It's adorable. My mom is very talented with knitting. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to sit out there all day. No, not in a wheelchair. Fuck no. Plus, it's hot. So, the farmer's market would have been okay because it's in the morning. I think the farmer's market starts at like 6 o'clock in the morning and it ends at like 11 in the morning. So, I would have been able to do the farmer's market, but I have no way to get there. I have no help. So, and I have no vehicle now. Yeah, there's just no way for me to do it. Um, and my mom wants me to try and sell that, but I'm like, it's getting to be summertime. People aren't going to want a sweater for a baby in the summer, I don't think. But I'll put it up for sale. My oldest daughter and her genius idea put it into my mom's head that the thing should sell for like $30. And if you were at a craft fair, then yeah, maybe. But just having one set and it being like a out of the, I don't know if it'll sell for that much. But hey, Thomas. Yeah, Jennifer, it gets very, very hot, and I did it once. John and I did it. We took the kids, and they wandered around all over the place while we sat at the table and sold nothing because I had a lot of my handmade jewelry and stuff there, and two tables down, one of those junk, well, not junk, but one of those jewelry tables set up where everything's a dollar. It falls apart as soon as you take two steps away from the table, but everybody saw a dollar and they were looking at my stuff going, "Oh, it's really pretty. How come you're not selling it for a dollar like over there?" I said, "Because my stuff doesn't fall apart." And people walked away. So, yeah, I can't do that either. I don't have a yard. And this neighborhood, none, my stuff wouldn't sell. I mean, a yard sale is just stuff you're trying to get rid of, and mine is handmade. Most of my stuff is handmade. Yeah, Jennifer, if I could get in and out of it comfortably, it would be a pro, but not. And it's not comfortable to sit in for long periods of time. So, I mean, the cushion that's on it is for a smaller seat, and the the edge of the seat digs into the back of my leg, so not horribly bad, but enough that it weakens my leg. So when I go to stand up, sometimes my leg doesn't want to work. Yeah, not in this way. Well, this isn't comfortable. It's not totally uncomfortable like the old one was, but it's not fully comfortable. It's just more comfortable than the other one was. I mean, if I had a cushion that was on it that maybe fit the seat itself, then maybe, but I can't afford they're like 30, $40. I can't afford that right now. So I don't know. And I don't have the little foot things on them because they get in the way of me maneuvering around the house. So that's why it digs into the back of my leg. If I had the foot thing on it, then my leg would be raised up a little bit. My foot would be elevated, like my knee would be up. You know what I mean? It wouldn't cut into the back of my leg. But I don't have it on there because they interfere with me maneuvering through doorways and opening doors and things like that because it extends out. I can't pull it towards me. And so, yeah, I don't have them on there. But I make do with what I got. Here, lawnmower. Yeah, see, I don't have, well, I don't have the yard in the front anymore. Not that I'd be able to get to it anyway. We have railroad ties that kind of divide it from the driveway, so can't get over that with a wheelchair. But I have a driveway. If I could get out the door and back in again comfortably, and I could do something like that. But my driveway is directly in the sun, so I wouldn't be able to handle that either. And this neighborhood is not. The traffic that comes through here, I wouldn't sell a damn thing. Not without being able to put signs out on the street to let people know that there was a yard sale or whatever. So yeah, that's not happening. And where we used to live in Massachusetts was a dead end street, and we used to do like a street long yard sale. Um, Unfortunately, they had one while I was living in my car. My father just decided to sell all my shit. Thank you. So all my childhood stuff went for sale. All gone. Poof. Yeah. Yeah, and they want things very, very cheap. And I mean, I don't really have anything of things that I've saved. I mean, most of the stuff that I have left right now are stuff that either the kids gave me when they were little and still liked me, or it's stuff that John gave me. And I'm not ready to get rid of any of that yet. Or it's handmade items, and people at a yard sale don't want to pay, $8, $10, $12 for a pair of earrings. They want them for 5 cents. And that's not happening with earrings that I made with Swarovski crystals. It's just not going to happen. So, nope. But when I was in Florida, I helped friends of mine have a yard sale, and we set up a table with my jewelry and stuff, with some of my jewelry, and it was just beaded stuff. This was before I even started doing my soldering and whatnot. And I had the you know like necklace and bracelet set and things, and it was like $20 for a necklace and bracelet set, and they were very nice glass beads. They were high quality. They were good findings. And lady's like, "I'll give you $1." I'm like, "No." I'm like, she goes, "Well, it's supposed to be a yard sale. Things are supposed to be less expensive." I said, "That's a $40 set of jewelry you're getting for $10. 20, 10, whatever." I was like, "So yeah, it is cheaper." I was like, "If you're not interested, then you can go look at some other things." I was like, "But don't block the way because there are other people that might want to look at that." There was nobody else there. It's just like, "Oh wait, lady." I ended up taking all the stuff out and putting it back in the car. I was like, no, I'm not dealing with this. People that don't appreciate handmade crafts and just want everything for $1. I'm like, yeah. Yard sales are not the places to sell those things. But my friends were like, oh, you should put your jewelry on. Yeah. I knew it wasn't going to sell. I knew people would give me hassle about it, but they were all like, oh, no, it's beautiful. You'll sell it. And I'm just like, I put it out more for them than for me because I knew it wasn't going to sell. And I knew I was going to get irritated. And they were looking at me like, oh, when people were like, well, it's a little expensive, don't you think? I'm like, no. I'm constantly being told that I undersell my stuff, that I underprice my things. Yeah, Jennifer, that's why I go to why I used to go to yard sales and stuff was to see if I could find cheap stuff. Well, that's not what mine meant. I had no problem selling anything else that I had that cheap. I mean, if I want to get rid of it, I want to get rid of it. So, take it, but something that's handmade like that, no. That's why I didn't even want to put it up. Hey, Debbie, Dibble, welcome back. But my friends were insisting, so I had to let them go through the process of learning that people aren't going to appreciate it because they're just not. That's not what they're there for. So. So. And some people take it to an extreme. I mean, some people, you've got like name brand stuff. This one girl, all her stuff that she was selling was name brand. Everything. Hey, Iris.
Hello.
And
Showing
she's selling like these jeans and stuff for like $2. And someone was like, "Will you take 50 cents?" I'm like, "You're getting, name brand denims that are in almost brand new condition for $2, and you want to chew her down more? Come on, don't be chewing people down like that." Unbelievable. And the girl was like, "No, that's as low as I can go." And the woman dropped everything right where it was and walked away. I'm like, "See ya."
I just finished this day before yesterday.
See what outfit, Debbie? Oh, the one my mom knit. I don't have it in the room with me. I didn't want to get cat hair on it, so I left it out in the other room. I'll take pictures of it and stuff before I have the sale.
It's a coaster set.
Pretty.
The pattern called for only the blue one, but I decided to do a variety of colors just because I could. One of these sets I would charge $10. But people tell me I undercharge and it should be $25.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't pay $25 for that. Just
I wouldn't charge $25 for that.
From me, I'd be like, no. But I'm cheap as fuck, so that's
18 me. Is pushing it on the height on the high of price. Because that's what I got my coaster sets online for is 18. And there's this one I did last week. It's a little tray with 4 coasters in it. I'm showing off my stuff. I got an opportunity.
My mother does, Jennifer. You are persecuted to the fullest extent of my mom's law if you do not use a coaster in her house.
I use coasters. Keeps stuff from getting all over my desk.
I use a paper towel.
If that counts. Anything you put under your drink, you're using it as a coaster. story box. Here's
Yeah, or they get them because they have cool pictures on them. I know that there was a set. Was it Larry that was selling them that had wildlife like elephants and leopards and things like that on them. The artwork was really gorgeous on them. So
I got some bluebirds.
I very rarely have anything that I need a coaster for. I mean, that's like if you have a drink that's got condensation on it, you don't want to ruin your table. None of my shit's cold, so all of my soda is room temperature because otherwise I'd have to go back and forth to the fridge, and I can't do that. So
I just did this one this morning. Jam jar.
oh, I was like, what the fuck is that?
Supposed to be a jam jar. Showed a friend of mine. He said it looked like a muffin because I hadn't put the ribbon and the black lining on it.
Tell your friend he eats weird food because that doesn't look like a muffin. Yeah, my grandmother had one of those too.
I had patterns for those. Crocheted outfits for dolls.
My mom used to make them. My mom used to make all the clothes in the house. Well, not my dad's clothes, but she made her clothes, my doll's clothes. Yeah. Nothing like going to a private school where people's shoes cost more money than my entire wardrobe and having, my mom making my clothes. That was so much fun. I didn't get made
my
fun
mom
of
made
enough.
me some of the coolest clothes when I was a kid.
Yeah, I didn't get made fun of enough for just being me. I got made fun of for my clothes on top of all of that. Hey, Stacy, me.
But I figured I'd show people my new stuff. I made it in the last week.
My mom used to make cool birthday cakes and holiday cakes and stuff too. She can't do it anymore because, squeezing those frosting tubes to decorate is too much on her hands. But man, she made some amazing cakes back in the day.
One more thing. Gotta go find where I hid my purple dinosaur.
Found a picture. Well, my mom found a picture behind something in the kitchen that the last Christmas that John was alive, we had given Talon money to buy things at the school sale that they had so that you could buy family members presents. And his mom threw in like $5, and yeah, my mom went to Wilton cake decorating classes too. But she went at a college. She went to them. They were held at a college. But anyway, Issa threw in like $5 or $6 for him to get gifts for people, and John threw in $10, and I threw in 15, and he bought. I
made one of these for Larry in the colors the pattern called for.
Yeah.
But somebody said they liked purple, so I decided to make a purple one.
Talon being Talon, he bought things that he liked in order to give to other people. So his daddy got a painting, and it's, I don't know, it's like a 9x9 maybe. It's a square painting of a T-Rex going rawr, R-A-W-R across it. And I was like, oh, look, I have something for Larry. So at some point in time, when I have the money to be able to just chip things willy-nilly, I'm going to send that to him because, I mean, obviously, John has no use for it now, and he would rather go to somebody who can hang it up or put it somewhere that they can look at it and just smile. But yeah, that was Talon. Talon bought his daddy a dinosaur picture because Talon liked it. I was like, that's Talon logic right there. So, but I'm probably never going to be able to see Talon again because Issa's just not. She won't bring him over here, so she won't. Well, take it easy, Bonnie. Don't overdo it with your shoulder, you know.
Oh, stack of pattern books teasing me. Which one of us are you going to work on next? It's like, okay.
Don't do it. Don't do what? You have to be more specific, Dibble. Who are you talking to?
Don't do what?
Is there an echo in here? Just freaking said that. Okay, waiting until after you see the doctor Monday. Good. Yeah, recovering shoulder. Let that shoulder start healing up a bit before you start putting any kind of strain on it. Good night,
Good night,
Thomas.
Thomas.
Sweet dreams. Good night, mate.
Sleep well.
Dibble's making a salad. Well, I already ate today. I ate early today because I was hungry. I was up most of the night. And yeah, so I was hungry. So I put the dog out and I grabbed some food. And when I'm done with the show, I'm gonna. I would love to say I'm gonna take a nap, but hopefully it will be more like I'm gonna go to sleep. And
sleep is good.
Yeah, and then when I wake up, my eyes will feel better because I've been trying to get more sleep, and my mom bought me more eye drops, but my mom got me Visine Red Eye Total Comfort multi symptom eye drops, and they work even better than the allergy ones that Dibble had sent to me. So I've been using those, and those are helping a lot. But even with the eye drops, when you're up all night and you doing nothing but staring at your computer, it makes your eyes hurt. So the heat is on Sunday, brisket on Wednesday. All foods you won't be able to eat after Wednesday. Yeah, you're gonna have to take it easy after Wednesday. But yeah, so I'm gonna get some sleep, rest my eyes, and then go out there and start making some things so that I have stuff to sell.
Well, I'll see you later.
All right.
Have fun.
You too. Yeah, definitely be thinking of you, dibbly doo. Yeah, it was a hard debate this morning. I was like, should I have chocolate cake for breakfast or real food? I had real food. It was a hard struggle there for a few minutes though. It was, I was like, ooh, chocolate cake. And then I could have sang the song, I am great gave me my chocolate cake. Because, I'm all adult and shit now. I can eat whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want. So nobody can tell me what to do. But I had actual food instead of just dessert for breakfast. Hey, casual. Yeah, well, extractions can be painful too, and you still, I'll be thinking of you, and you're on my candle, and hope the pain's not too bad, and all that. And that you come through the process in a good way. There. I hope everything goes as it's supposed to. That's because some of the times when I'm trying to help her with something, or she asks for information on something, if I type it in the chat, it will take her 15 minutes to get to it. And so if she needs help with something, I message her through Facebook so that she'll get it right away if she checks her fucking messages. Sometimes she doesn't. But I'll tell you right now, 9 out of 10 times you hear her phone go ding, it is not me. I do not message her that often. Usually when she needs help with pronouncing something, or if she asks a question like she was asking about the baby formula the other day, and what's going on with baby formula and how come there's a shortage, and I looked up the information and I sent it to her in a messenger. And she has told me she appreciates that, and I told her because people were making a big deal out of her getting messaged during her lives. I said, "Do you want me to stop?" I was like, "If people are getting irritated," and she goes, "Absolutely not." She goes, "You help me." So, but yeah, if I type it in the chat, it'll take her 15, 20 minutes to get to it, and then she'll forget what it was she asked anyway. So, yeah. So that's why I do that. And it started off because it was very hard for me to watch her struggle with trying to say something, or she didn't understand something, and she was getting mad at herself for not understanding what someone was trying to say. So I kind of translated it, and she was like, "Oh, I get it," and she was okay then. Your dog hates the ding. Yeah. Honestly, it's not me most of the time. There was one day that her phone kept going off and off and off and off. And it could have been like the phone ringing. It was going off so often, and none of them were me. So yeah, she does. she she does depend on that sometimes. Yeah. And she has asked me to continue doing it, so therefore I will. If she wanted me to stop, I would stop. The thing with the copy started off as a joke because, well, her swinging that copy, I was actually my anxiety level was skyrocketed because she's swinging that coffee cup around like she's conducting an orchestra, and the coffee is, when she first gets it, it's going so close to the rim. She has actually spilled it on herself, and I'm so worried about her burning herself that I'm like, put the coffee down. Yesterday was the first time I'd done that in a really long time, though. Yeah, I agree. The constant dinging can be very irritating, but that's why I only do it when she really needs the help. But I'm not the one doing it. Sometimes it's her daughter, and a lot of times it's other people that are messaging her for I don't know why. Larry does sometimes, but that's if he needs to tell her something, or if it says like he screenshots her because she gets frozen or something. Yeah, I'm not gonna, Debbie, unless she asks me to stop. I mean, because like I said, most of those dings are not me. Um, I think some people misunderstood what they were, and so they just started messaging her randomly about stuff that they were already typing in the chat, and or they would ding her with it, and then they would put it in the chat, and it's like, the hell? I mean, there's no reason to send it to her messenger if you're going to put it in the chat too. You know, one or the other is fine, and if it's not something that's relative to something that is happening right then why would you message her? So, not every time. There have been times when it's dinged because she's asked a question, or if she mispronounced something or needed help with something, and I'll message her with, whatever it was she needed, and I hear it go ding. I know that one was mine, and she's just talking all day, and she'll forget that her phone dinged. She'll like glance, but she won't actually look at the message, and then I'll be like in the chat, I'll be like, "Look at your PMs, damn it!" And she'll be like, "Oh," and then she'll read it. I'm like, "Oh," but yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of time it's hard too. Yeah. But I have talked to her about that because there were people that seemed to be getting irritated with it, and I told her, I said, if it's going to be a problem, I can stop doing it. I'm only trying to help you, and she said, no, absolutely not. Do not stop. She's like, because I need the help. So that's why I do it. But if Victoria asked me to stop, I would absolutely stop. It's her show, and she's the boss. But you can always tell when somebody sends her something that's not really relative to needing to be said right then and there, like a message that they could have sent after the show, or whatever. And because she'll look at it, she'll read it, and she won't say a damn thing. She'll just put the phone back down. And you're like, yeah, that was a pointless message. That's just interference right there. That's there's no reason to send something that doesn't need to be addressed right then and there. Um, you know, yep, yeah, she did. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why it does get to a point sometimes that like she'll just glance down at the phone when it dings, but she won't pick it up. She won't read it because there are too many people that are messaging her, and it's like I said, that's why every once in a while I'll put in the chat, "That's not me. That's not me." That's because people think it's me constantly messaging her with stuff, and it's not. Um, I mean, how you guys know when it's me? Because 9 times out of 10, she outs me, even if I'm lurking because my hands hurt so bad. I just don't want to type in the chat, and she'd be like, "Thank you, Kodi," and I'm like, "Well, shit." So I mean, you usually know when it's me because she'll thank me out loud with my name. Um, hey, Susanna. Susanna, did she find out yet? Yeah, she does have that problem of somebody will make a comment and she'll be like, "What do you mean? What is that too?" Because she forgot what she said, and I'll message her and tell her what it was that she said that is the comment is directed at. She'll be like, "Oh yeah," you know. So. Nope. Where's my Tina? Where is she? You got her working? You making her do yard work again? Yard work. Working hard in the yard? Or is she at the market again? Girl, she finds out you're going to be in so much trouble. I didn't say nothing. Hey, Carol-Ann. Yeah, it is a warm, sunny, shiny day here, too. And it's supposed to be raining right now. All week. The weather forecast has said it was going to rain today and tomorrow. We have clouds. They're white and fluffy. We have white, poofy clouds. And sun. And warm. Hot. The snow's all gone because you chased it away because you didn't want any snow. So it serves you right. Watching a T-ball game. Well, when she comes back to the car, you tell her I said, "How the fuck are ya?" Hope there's more lives today. I don't know. I don't know what's going on today. Let's see. See what's on right now on my subscription list anyway. By the way, I had to tell one person and I had to unsubscribe to another person. They had set up a whole thing with emails on every time they went live, and I was like, no. Jabby's Treasure's got something going on at noon. He's got his Treasures to Die For, which, by the way, is the title I came up with. Dun 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 dun. I'm so happy that something I came up with got picked for the show name. That's on at noon today at Eastern time. And that's where he rolls a die to come up with prices for things. He also has some buy it nows, I think. Things like that. And that's all I got going on right now. Don't forget the Mountain Trails Gems and Jewelry is on tonight. He's got new items, and he's on at 7:45 tonight. I love Mr. Jim. Mr. Jim and Miss Joni, yay! And really don't have too much going on. At least not on my sub list right now. So yeah, but I had somebody that asked me if they could have my email. Thank you. 108 this afternoon. Yeah, that's nope weather. That's nope. I'm not going anywhere that the weather gets that hot. No. Welcome back, Darlene. Did I miss my angel? No, I have really good aim. Why? Shit, now I forgot what I was saying. Hate it when that happens. Oh, yeah. Well, I figured because he's using a die to come up with the prices, and he's Jabby's Treasures. So that's how I came up with the Treasures to Die For thing. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah. No, you're not, Wendy, because if you're friends with me, there's no possible way that you are an angel. Okay? Not. I still don't know what I was saying. Totally lost my train of thought. Well, Darlene, apparently you have more seed beads heading your way. If she thought they were the ones she sent, and those are the ones Amber sent, you're apparently getting more seed beads in the mail. It's a veritable cornucopia of seed beads. Too late, Wendy. Too late. I don't know. She shouldn't be. Susanna, where'd you go? You can check her community page. I think that's where she has it posted. Everybody's schedule and everything. I have about 4 minutes left. So if you have links you want to drop, go ahead and drop them like they're hot. Hot stuff. And I hope everybody finds stuff to do today. I'm going to go to sleep and I'm going to wake up and I'm going to go make some shit. I'm going to go make some pretty shiny stuff with copper and silver and crystals and all that fun stuff. I don't know if I'll work with nodule stone today. I might put some crystals on some things and metal stamp some things and solder some things, but I don't know if I'll work with stones today. Yeah, sub to Dibble, because, if you want to see baby gooses and ducks and big gooses and big ducks, then go check out Dibble's channel. Because bird is the word. But I hope everybody has a good weekend, and I will, or her yard, or her life. Her yard is absolutely gorgeous. I want to go live in her backyard. I will be around the tube, the YouTube. Probably not too much today because I do want to get some things made. Like I said, I have to get out of my own way because I need money and I have a way to make money and I'm just not doing it and it's pissing me off. So I'm getting pissed off at myself and that's fucked up. So I'm like the world's greatest procrastinator. I really am. I excel in procrastination. Go figure. So I need to stop that shit and just get my ducks in a row. No pun intended, Dibble. And get some stuff made, Oh, I'm sorry, Anvil. I send you squishy hugs. Oh, you're welcome, Darlene. Always, honey. Always. You guys are like all on my candle. I have this huge mental candle. It's just gigantic. I actually have several of them because there's a lot of you fuckers. And like all of you are on it for whatever you need. It just sends out good vibes and stuff for, I couldn't have this in an actual candle because my house would burn down. That would be akin to like a bonfire, and you can't do that indoors, especially not without a fireplace. But mental candle they are gigantic and they are always lit for everybody. Of course, it has a fucking stop. Why would it stop? Yes, I need to make pretty things. Oh, there's Susanna. Figures I'm ending the show, and there's Susanna. Hi, Susanna.
Oh, I was trying to log on. I don't know since I've been typing this field. Oh my god, I wasn't made for this. I really wasn't.
Aww.
Oh my god. As much as I want to watch the kids play, I can't. I just can't. The sun is hitting down on my head. I know I'm complaining, but someone has to listen to me complain because I left Tina watching the game. I'm in the car. She doesn't want to hear me complain and whine, so you guys have to listen.
Well, you just better hope she didn't find out that you got into those, or you're going to be hearing complaining yourself. You'll be in big trouble. Where'd you go? Okay. Well, this is not working right. Yeah, your audio's cutting out.
One's gonna find me. Hello.
Hello. Apparently, internet is bad at the field. It sounds like the footsteps from a T-Rex, doesn't it? Boom, boom, boom. Oh. I know this because my godson used to walk and the whole house would do that little vibration thing going on. Yeah. Hello. I don't know. Kids are playing T-ball. And Tina is apparently watching. I don't know. Well, Susanna tried. Yeah, I think that was the wind and her reception. The connection was just not good. Was not good. I'm sorry. I love you, Susanna. I don't know whose kids. I have no idea. But anyway. All right, so we'll try this again. If you have links, go ahead and drop them. And I am going to get going. And I hope everybody has a great weekend. And we'll see you around this wacky thing called YouTube. Here, there, and everywhere. And don't forget, check out Mr. Jim's tonight. Awesome stones and jewelry. And it says on the thumbnail that he's got new, well, on the description, it's got new stuff in. So, hell yeah. I love you guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. You have no idea how much you guys are appreciated. And I am sorry I bailed on you for a few shows. Just mentally, I was not feeling the live vibe. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need people, and sometimes you just need people. You just need to stay away from people. And the days that I didn't have shows, either I wasn't feeling good mentally or physically, one or the other, or both, and just didn't want to people those days. So it happened. But I do appreciate you, and I love you guys. And I will talk to you all later. I owe you. Yeah. Well, I'll be doing a pop-up sale at some point in time between now and between tomorrow and Wednesday. This weekend, I'm going to try and concentrate on making some things so that, because the sale is going to be things that I've made. It's I don't think I'll really have anything else other than maybe the sweater and hat set that my mom made. Because it counts as being handmade, So yeah, sale, auction, whatever. I end up putting stuff as a starting bid and nobody bids on it, so it ends up being a buy it now anyway. But I try. But I will see you guys around. Have a good one. Behave. If you can't behave, don't name it after me. I wasn't there to have fun enjoying it and misbehaving myself. So, but feel free to enjoy, and I'll live vicariously through others. Bye, you guys. Love you.